said he had a knack for reviews. He's the hungry ferret.
Hi everybody, so today we're going to take a look at the Anova Precision Cooker. When I first opened the shipping crate, I was quite surprised and amused by the packaging. It is fairly long, as you can see. The packaging is actually quite attractive and impressive. So let's take a look inside. So the top comes off. The top piece of the section contains a clamp. The bottom tube contains the immersion cooker. The Sous Vide stick is actually bigger than how it appears in pictures. The manual is pretty basic. There's some pictures and directions on how to set up the Sous Vide stick. The stick is approximately 14 inches long. The top knob controls the tightness around the precision cooker. While the bottom knob controls the tightness against the container. The container can have a thickness up to 1 inch. Yet it also fits around a thin wall pot. The clamp could easily fit over a cooler. So there's safety levels within the precision cooker. If you don't have the minimum amount of water, it's going to ring an alarm. You roughly need about 2.5 inches from the bottom of the cooker, and not to go past about 6 inches. The stainless steel sleeve is removable. Underneath the metal sleeve, you'll see the heating element, the probes, and the circulating fan. At the very bottom of the metal sleeve, there's a directional port. You can remove this directional port to point the water flow into a different direction. Say you have fragile foods such as eggs in the container. You can change the direction of where the water is pushing. All you have to do is just remove the bottom piece and reposition the nozzle. The electric cord roughly reaches about 30 inches. That may seem a lot, but it's actually kind of short. Operating the precision cooker manually is actually pretty simple. The large number is the current temperature, and the smaller number is the set temperature. When you spin the wheel up, it increases the temperature. When you spin the wheel down, it decreases the temperature. Once you reach the desired temperature, just hit the play button. When you're close to the temperature, the precision cooker is going to alert you with 2 tones. Once you reach the temperature you're looking for, you can place the food in the cooker and start cooking. To connect the Bluetooth device, you have to first press the Bluetooth button. On your device, all you have to do is just find the Anova. You actually don't have to pair them together. The Anova app will take care of that. So load the Anova app. Once you load the Anova app, you may have to hit connect or wait for it to connect. Once you see status in the top bar, you know you have connected. Also on the precision cooker, the flashing Bluetooth symbol will become solid. Let's try loading a recipe. You can search by the item. In this particular case, I'm going to look for chicken. It's going to bring up a list of recipes based on the keyword chicken. Select the one you want and then you can hit play. Now you just have to wait for the sous vide stick to reach the proper temperature before it starts counting down. Within the recipe, it will give you step-by-step directions and ingredients on how to make the dish. Many of the recipes have pictures to aid you. Also, I want to mention that certain recipes have options within the recipe. For that, you have to highlight it. Within the recipe, you could change the doneness of the item. If you select a different doneness, the time and temperature will be different. Once the precision cooker has reached the temperature, it's going to alert you on the phone that it's ready to cook. You're going to place the plastic bag in the pot and start cooking. And then you just have to wait for the timer. You can review the time left by pressing the timer button on the precision stick. Once the precision cooker has finished, it's going to alert you with double tones. There's also a pop-up on the phone. You could cook manually through the app. You could set the basic settings of time and temperature. You could also search for recipes by the protein. Once you select an item such as steak, it'll list all the steak recipes. From this point on, it's basically like using a recipe. Through the app, you could change some settings, such as the temperature unit, calibrate the cooker, unpair. There's a video tutorial on how to use the precision stick. View the software version. And set how the app notifies you. A huge complaint about many of these cookers is that they're fairly loud. The precision cooker is actually pretty quiet. When you turn on the precision cooker, it's roughly about 42 dB. When it's on, it's as quiet as a rainfall. Now let's take a look at the energy usage. In a thin-wall metal pot, usage for 2 hours and 21 minutes costs 9 cents. Now on the cooler, it runs more efficiently. I only had to run the same recipe for 2 hours and 16 minutes. It took less time to heat up the water. And because of that, I only spent 7 cents. The Anova Precision Cooker is fairly easy to use. It made it easy to get consistent results time after time. The recipes are very flexible. I really only have 2 issues with the Precision Cooker. 1, it's a little large. I have trouble fitting it within drawers and cabinets. 2, certain recipes do require a long cook period. This isn't so bad because you actually don't have to monitor the food, you just have to wait for it to be finished. I think most people that don't normally cook will like the device. It turns ordinary people into kitchen wizards. Thanks for watching. See you next time.